In the last video, we were given fresh bunya nuts and I showed you how we prepped and boiled them. And now I'm using the leftovers to make a watercress and bunya nut pesto pasta salad. This summer, watercress has been really thriving in Mum's Vegepods. We had so much of it. So along with fresh watercress and lemon, picked that morning from Mum's garden, these are all the ingredients I used to make this pesto pasta salad. And you'll find the ingredient list and full recipe in the caption below. And as a bonus, I added garlic butter, butterfly prawns to this pesto pasta salad, and I'll show you that later on. To make the watercress bunya nut pesto, start with about 50 grams of boiled bunya nuts. And when they're boiled, they have a texture like chestnuts, but just less sweeter. It's more savory with a subtle pine flavor. Add 1 small garlic clove and around 2 cups of fresh watercress. And I just trimmed off the thicker stems. Then blitz everything for a few seconds with the stick blender. I want this pesto still a bit chunky, so don't blend it too fine to get those pieces of bunya nuts for texture. Then drizzle about a 1/3 cup of extra virgin olive oil, and then you can adjust depending how thick or loose you want that pesto to be. Then add about a 1/3 cup of Parmesan cheese. Then I blitzed it for just a few seconds this time. Then I zested half of Mum's lemon and squeezed about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I like my pesto more on the tart side, but you can always reduce this amount. And then season with salt and pepper to taste. Scrape down the sides, and then I like to do a final quick blitz just for a few seconds to blend all the ingredients together. And I just used macaroni because that's what we had, but you can use any short pasta like fusilli, penne. So use 200 grams of macaroni and cook it until it's al dente. Then drain it and then rinse it under cold water so the pasta doesn't stick, and then you want to drain it again. I use one of those pasta pots with a strainer lid. It's super handy. It saves you on washing up because you can do everything in one pot. And then while it's still warm, you just toss it through with the pesto, and this is where if you want to adjust the flavor, you can add more olive oil, salt, pepper, lemon. And I didn't have sun-dried tomatoes or artichokes, but I definitely think they'll be great to add in here if you had them on hand. So you can serve this warm after resting it for 10 to 15 minutes, or chill it in the fridge for 1 to 2 hours so the pesto flavor has time to develop and soak into the pasta. And it should keep in the fridge for about 2 to 3 days. To serve, I like to top it with extra fresh watercress. I should have saved a few bunya nuts to garnish, and Mum said I should have kept some pesto to swirl it around to make it look more chefy, but yeah, I didn't think that far ahead. If you want your plate to look prettier, save some nuts and pesto for garnishing. You can be as creative as you want with this pesto pasta salad. Serve it as a side, main, or like I did the next day for lunch where I had it with garlic butter, butterfly prawns. It was really yummy. And for that bonus recipe, all I did was season 5 butterfly prawns per serving with crushed garlic, olive oil, sweet paprika, salt, pepper, and a little bit of butter. And then I cooked them in a medium-high skillet with olive oil for about 2 to 3 minutes per side, and then finish with a bit more butter right at the end. To serve, add a lime or lemon wedge for squeezing over the prawns for that added freshness.